My name is Jamie, and this is the vlog for October 9th. It is about 9:45 p.m. and I have a funny story. So, before I get to my funny story, I'm going to hold off on that one just for 2 minutes. Bear with me. Today's win was I think I was a really good partner. I don't think I'm a bad partner to begin with. I do think I'm sometimes challenging to connect with, and I think this applied to every relationship I've ever been in, not just my husband. Um, but I'm not the most open with my feelings. I'm better about it now, but I choose my words very carefully. So what that means, I sit on things for a while and really kind of turn them over every which way and figure out what I want to say and how I want to say it and if I want to even bother bringing it up. Um, so when I talk about something bothering me, it's usually a big thing that I've spent a lot of time trying to work through on my own before I bring it up to anyone else. So, my husband got some not so awesome news at work today. Nothing bad, but it's tough when you just get back, and of course, you're doing what the military does, which is always preparing for the next deployment. And he was kind of struggling with that, which is normal. And he really just needed to vent today. And instead of trying to fix it or trying to make him feel better, I opted just to make him feel heard. So he really wanted to spend some time just talking with me. I was able to rearrange my morning so we could go out to breakfast. And it was totally worth it. The breakfast was delicious. And it's been almost a year since I've been out to breakfast. I think last time the two of us went out to breakfast was sometime in February or January. I don't remember. Yeah. And it's October. It's been that long. So we got it to go out to breakfast at one of our favorite places while the kiddo was in school, which is where the funny story happened. But I'm gonna hold it off just hang on a little bit longer. um, and I think I did a good job listening and validating rather than trying to fix. And it turned out really well. He felt heard, and I've been able to see him like let it go after that and then evolve into like super dad that he needed to be today because I had to work with clients in the afternoon. So he had to. He he was the parent of the day. He kept the kiddo busy. They went scootering and they drew pictures and they played around and he made dinner. I mean, he was the rock star tonight. I just worked. So, funny story. Upstairs hanging out with my kiddo at the end of the night after dinner, and I asked her what happened at school today, and she said she went to the beach. There's a beach at school, no big deal. I knew she'd spent the time swimming, aka wading and splashing, so much so that they had to change her into her spare clothes because she was so wet and getting cold. Big surprise. So, anyway, she's like, he grabbed a seagull today. And she says sea eagle. I haven't been able to break her of that yet. So a seagull is a sea eagle, which is probably a little bit too majestic for a seagull, but it's funny. So the sea eagle, he caught the sea eagle today. Lots of air quotes going on at the moment. In his hands, and it was mad. And she started laughing. I'm like, trying to put together what happened. I'm like, somebody caught a seagull at school today? Yeah. Corbin caught a seagull in his hands and it was mad. Apparently the kiddo got out unscathed, but the thought of like a 4 or 5 year old catching a seagull by the leg in his hand and scaring the snot out of it struck me as super funny. So anyway, while you're visualizing that, I will start wrapping this up. So my reframing went well today. From a nutrition standpoint, my eating was pretty much on point. Even though we went out to breakfast, I had them make me a veggie skillet, which is awesome. It's like potatoes and veggies and egg over easy and a little avocado. It's so good and so much food that I wasn't hungry for pretty much the rest of the day. And dinner was like a couple of small slices of pizza, and not even the full thick, like the thin crust pizza, and a salad and some wine. And now I'm good. And now I've made my 5 minute mark. I hope somebody else laughed at that poor seagull. And have a good night. Today was super windy. Tomorrow will likely be super stormy. But I get to paint with my girls. So today was good. Tomorrow will be better.